Hi all, welcome to this video. In this video we'll be covering Internet Gateway. So we have some theoretical part first and then we'll go straight to the demo. So Internet Gateway allows communication between your VPC and the Internet. Internet Gateway enables resources such as EC2 instances in public subnet to connect to the Internet, and via Internet Gateway only you can connect to the EC2 instances from your local machines. So basically there are two types of subnet in AWS. One is public subnet and private subnet. So public subnet is a subnet which has a route associated with to the internet gateway. So that means if you have a route to internet gateway and that route table is attached to the subnet, then that subnet will become public subnet. And on the other hand, if you do not have any route to the internet gateway, then the subnet will be called as a private subnet. So this is a quick design. Here you can see we have a VPC and we have created two subnets, public subnet and a private subnet. And as I said earlier, if you have a route to internet gateway, then that subnet will become public subnet, else it will be called as a private subnet only. And internet gateway allows you to connect to internet as well. So that is the main purpose. In this video, we'll be creating some resources like VPC. We'll be creating two subnet, public subnet and a private subnet. We'll be creating an additional route table that has route to internet gateway, some EC2 instances and security groups as well. So let's go straight to the demo now. So here is my AWS console. So here we have a custom VPC that is being created. So now I'll create two subnets in this VPC. I'll select my custom VPC here and I'll create two subnet. I'll call this like my public subnet because I'll be attaching an internet gateway to it. I don't have any preferences for AZ, so I'll just I'll create another subnet. This is my private subnet. Okay, so now I have two subnets ready. Okay, the next thing I have to do is to create a new route table and add a route to internet gateway. But before that, I need to create one new internet gateway. I'm calling it my session IGW, let's say. Let me retry. Yeah, I think it is created now. So right now, if you see, it is detached and there is no VPC ID. So first of all, in order to use this internet gateway, I have to attach it to some VPC, and in this case, it will be my custom VPC. Okay, so now we have two subnets created, we have internet gateway created, and next thing I have to do is to create a route table. So again, I'll call it my route IGW, let's say. It will be associated with my custom VPC right now. So there is a by default I would say local route here, and if you see currently there are no subnet association here. First of all, I'll add a route to the internet gateway here. That means if the destination is this, that is outside, then the traffic should flow through internet gateway. So we have created a new route table, we have added an additional route, but if you see, this route table is still not associated with any subnet. So now we have to associate this route with a subnet. So we have two subnet, my public subnet and my private subnet, and our intention is to connect from outside to my public subnet. So I'll add this or associate this route table with this public subnet, and I'll save the association. Okay, so this is associated with this, and if I just go to my subnets, my public subnet, my private subnet is associated with the main route table, and this is my public subnet. It has IGW attached. Okay, so this is the network part I did. Next, I'll create two instances, one in each subnet. First, I'll create the instance in public subnet. I'll call it my public instance. Linux AMI and everything, I'll keep it same. I'll assign some key pair to it. I'll change the network settings because I'll be creating this in my custom VPC. Subnet, public subnet, auto assign public IP, enable because I want a public IP to be assigned. I'll update a security group rule so that I can test it from via ICMP or ping. Okay, and that's it. So I'll launch the instance. I'll create one more instance that will be in private subnet. My private instance. I'll assign a key pair to it. I'll be selecting my custom VPC, and in this case I'll be selecting my private subnet. Again, I'll assign public IP, but since it is a private subnet, it will not be reachable, but we'll try. I'll add a security group rule here. And I'll launch this thing. Okay, if I go to now instances here, okay, so as you can see, I'll just filter it. Running. So my public instance is up. I just take the public IP and I'll try to ping it from outside. As you can see, we are getting a reply, so that means this server is reachable. And I'll just try it for my private subnet as well. This is the private subnet. I'll again pick the public IP and try to ping it. As you can see, there is no response and we are getting request timeout, so that means this is not reachable. And the main differences between these subnets are the attachment of internet gateway. So I think that is all for this video. So thanks for watching this video, and if you like this kind of video, then please do like and subscribe this channel. Thank you.